Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Whether it's hot yoga, over 100-degree weather, or too much sun. Gatorlight, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorlight hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
When you need to build up your team to handle the growing chaos at work, use Indeed Sponsored Jobs. It gives your job post the boost it needs to be seen and helps reach people with the right skills, certifications, and more. Spend less time searching and more time actually interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. That's Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply. Need a hiring hero? This is a job for Indeed Sponsored Jobs.
This episode is brought to you by Accenture. When your advertising operations fall out of sync, everything else follows. Spotify and Accenture are working together to reinvent the rhythm of ad sales, using automation, analytics, and smarter workflows to simplify campaign delivery and access better data across the business. The result? Less time spent on operations, more time connecting brands with the moments and fandoms that matter most. Learn more at accenture.com/Spotify.
Hey, coaches. Sorry to interrupt here. But I've got an alternative. I've got a way for you to save some money. We're all trying to save money, especially this time of year. It's a great alternative to Huddle, not as expensive, does all the functionality of it, but not on an NBA budget or on, a teacher's budget. So come join us. We're going to sit down. They're going to sit down with me and we're going to learn together. This great Huddle alternative. It's changing everything. Come over and check it out at aihoopscoach.com, and let's head off to the podcast. All right. Welcome to the Basketball Leadership Podcast. Coach, how are you?
Wonderful.
You looking forward to summer?
What's that?
You looking forward to summer?
I am, first full summer empty nesting. My daughter graduated last year, so they're still kind of around, and
she's going to come home or not?
Oh yeah, she'll be home. She's working at 2 golf courses. So that means dad gets some perks at some golf courses.
Yeah,
too,
that's
so
good.
That's a good thing. But I have never had a summer calendar more open in my entire life. The month of July is pretty wide open, and that between basketball and kids, I'm doing a little bit different this summer with basketball in July, so I'm looking forward to it.
What are you doing? Let's talk about that for 30 seconds. We're not playing in any leagues, and we're not playing in any tournaments. None.
We have a league. It's 5 Wednesdays during the summer, and then we play in a couple tournaments. But I'll coach in probably half of them. I'll have parents take them. I just want to coach enough to kind of get a feel for the kids and the team. And we have a couple open gyms during the summer. I don't do skill workouts throughout the summer. We have this no deposit, no return. I want kids being in the driveway. I want them to work out on their own. That's been kind of our theme of our program forever.
I like that.
It's that old school, like when we grew up, get out in the driveway and play and get better. Everything doesn't have to be structured and organized. And that's the approach that I've taken. And it gives me sanity as a coach in the summer a little bit.
I know. I'll give some advice. It has nothing to do with what we're going to talk about today. But if you want to do this for the long haul, you can't have your foot to the metal the entire 35 years. Trust me. Yeah. So, and I'm pivoting. Like, we don't need to play more games. Like, that's why we're not playing in any leagues, and we're going to open the gym up for them. We're going to have some open gyms. We're going to set up the shooting machines. You'll love this, Coach. At our end of the season meeting, we sat down as a team. They all agreed. They came up with it that they all want to shoot 15,000 threes between the end of the season and the beginning of the season. That was their thing. So I said, I will do everything I can do to help you reach that goal.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So you have play AAU?
Yeah, they all play. Yeah. They're all playing.
That's why they don't need to play in the summer, because they're playing. Yeah.
They don't. And it's like, well, they do. They need to play together a little bit. But I also have baseball players, and I also have people that have cabins. It's like all this stuff. It's like, go do that. Great. But yeah, I mean, I think I had all of them over here at my house last night to watch a game. It was like, so
Yep.
they're connected. I'm always worried about more connection than the actual.
Yeah.
There's no unless hey, if anyone's listening to this and you see great defense in the summer, come tell me. I want to come watch it.
Ain't that the truth?
I have yet to see it, so it's not. That's where you're talking about the deposit. What are you really getting in that, other than team building?
I want them to play together a little bit just to get a vibe.
Right.
If you got a new group, that's my only goal.
Yeah.
You don't coach. I mean, it's hard to coach when you don't practice, right?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I have very little expectations.
Yeah, I know. I have very little. And I used to have like, we better be in November, like in July, and that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right. So we're gonna talk about the 20, 40, 60 rule, Coach. What's that?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've ever heard this.
Oh, for young coaches, it is the rule that you need to adhere to and get through as fast as you can to make this in the long haul. In your 20s, you worry about what other people think about you. It's very normal. Okay. You start hitting your 40s and you don't care about what other people think about you. And as a coach, the earlier you hit this, the better. Like you might be 31 and say, you know what, I'm done with this. I've dealt with this. I don't care what you think about me anymore. And I think the best coaches do that early, right? By the time you get to your 60s, and I'm not to my 60s yet, and I feel like I'm here, and you probably are as well, but you realize that people weren't thinking about you to begin with. You know, you worry about other people. I mean, we have coaches that have worried about going to the grocery store downtown because they think they're going to run into a parent. And my gosh, not a good way to live your life as a coach. So getting through 20, 40, 60 rule early in your career is really, really important. And I'd like to hear your thoughts on that.
Yeah. I think I reached this faster than my 20s. But that's I think part of it.
I agree. I did too.
Part of it was my personality. Part of it was mentoring that I had. My former high school coach, told me that, quickly close your circle of people you can trust.
Yep.
But he says, it doesn't, no one's going to care if you win or lose, Steve, other than you and maybe the parents and the grandparents. And I remember losing a state finals after winning a couple and talking to another coach who's won, I've won 3, he's won like 4 or 5. And I remember him, and if you knew, I won't use his name, but if you knew him, it was a very colored discussion, not G-rated. And he goes, Steve, no one cares if you win. People don't want you to win. So let's get over this and move on. And it was like almost the shock I need. He's right, And it's like there's 8 billion people in the world. No one really cares about the Minnesota state change. I mean, they do, but I'm just saying. So when you put
in the
it
moment, they might, but no.
Right. It dissipates. So it's like what we think is important. And I think when you have kids, you can kind of see that a little bit easier too. Like some of the stuff I used to stress over with my kids. It's like, why did I stress over that? Like it really wasn't that important, that 3rd grade swim thing, whatever it was. I don't know, making something up, but it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I think the sooner as a young coach you can get that over, the easier. I definitely believe that.
Totally. And you get to a peace with yourself and I think having your own kids helps you get to that peace.
Yes.
Like I honestly, I don't care what other people think of me. It's really normal when you're young. It's hard. But the sooner you get to that, you just come at peace with yourself and what you're doing. And it makes everything more enjoyable.
It does. It makes life a lot more enjoyable.
Totally. And so, that's just it's an important, I'm going to say, progression for coaches to go through sooner than later.
Yes. It's an important progression, I think.
Yep.
And how can they do that, you think?
Well, I realize it, understand it, acknowledge it. I think that's really important. Some people can never do it. I've got colleagues of mine that I think got out of coaching because they couldn't get over the fact that they wanted to please people. Like you can't be a people pleaser you can only please yourself and the people close to you, but you just have to know in your heart that you're doing what's best for kids, what's best for your team, and let everything else kind of happen. And that's really control the controllable, right?
Let's
That's
control
one
the
of my favorite
controllables.
lessons in life. Control what you can, don't worry about other people, and you're going to be a lot happier in the long run.
No, I just think that's the way, and it's going to make you a better coach. It's going to make you better it's going to make you better at whatever you do.
Totally.
I mean, okay, so I teach through 5 classes, 30 kids, 150 kids.
Yep.
Not all of them are going to think Mr. Collins is the best thing ever. I'm just going to do my best.
Yep.
And I'm going to treat them fair, and I'm going to care about them, and I'm going to try to, move them forward in their knowledge and make it fun and make it relevant. But
Yep.
I'm not going to connect with all 150. I'm a stats teacher. I know I'm not.
No.
But there's 10 that I'm really going to connect with, and there's 10 I'm not going to connect. It wouldn't matter if I tap dance. I wouldn't connect.
No. That's why you need different personalities in coaching and teaching, because different kids connect differently with different personalities.
I know, and that's what drives me bonkers sometimes with the educational field is we get all these in-service, like I describe teaching as drawing a painting. And if you and I drew a landscape painting, yours might be pretty and mine might be pretty, but they might look totally different.
Yep.
There's more than one way of doing it.
Absolutely.
And I think sometimes in education, they try to box us, which drives me bonkers. Like, it's like, don't do that. Like, that teacher can have tables. This teacher can have desks. This teacher can use this. That's okay. Variety's good. As long as
we're
you're
not
teaching
robots.
no. Otherwise, we might as well have AI teaching the kids or them have them online. So I 100% agree with that. Anything else with that? 2046
I think that's
coach.
That's good.
All right. Till next week.
See ya.